hate it when somebody that doesn't even have a car starts telling you what they don't like about it? I mean, I don't like that car. You know, that doesn't look great. I don't know. I don't like these seats. You look at that person and you go, hey, you don't even have a car. What's your problem? I've known people where I've like gotten a new job and I'm excited, you know, and been struggling, and they're like, how much money? What did you get paid a year? Oh, you know, $40,000. Oh, well, that's not that much. You're living on welfare. What are you talking about? That's not that much. I've had literally my life has been for 8 years, really. But a few weeks ago, it was a Thursday night. We were at music and worship practice. And I'm sure I'll get the story wrong somewhat, but it's basically the same thing. We're at worship practice, and we get a phone call. It's Pat Wall. Heather? Yeah? Did you bring the shop vac home with you? Bring it home with you when you come back home? Yeah, why? Well, flour and what else was it? Flour and sugar?
Flour, sugar.
And cornmeal. It's all over the playroom. It's all over the playhouse. Okay. So Heather leaves early. Greg comes home early. That was how the 4-day weekend started. So that was just a start. So then we go and Heather cleans it all up. You know, thank God I stayed at work longer, so I didn't have to come home and clean it up. By the way, I did clean it up yesterday when it happened to me, when she literally opened the whole package of cornmeal for the corn muffins. She put that right on the top of her. They just needed some snow or something. Anyway, that was the way the night started, the weekend started. 3 o'clock in the morning rolls around, and I'm startled, and I see the crack in the bottom of the door. I see light coming through the door. I look at the clock, it's 3 a.m., and my first words were not, "Good morning, Lord." Let's put it that way. I stumble out of bed. I go and open the door, and my door opens right into the living room. And I'm being basically serenaded by the last year of Barney songs and deck the halls with falls of folly, folly, lolly, lolly, la, la, la. As soon as that blue-eyed child looks up at me, she runs to her room, jumps in her bed and says, "Oh my gosh, get in bed, it's 3 o'clock in the morning." That continued on until about 5. As I remember my last words of the morning before I woke up at 7 were, "Shh, Emma, shh, Emma, shh, Emma," as I'm laying on the couch. She slept good Friday night, needless to say. Well, that was kind of how the weekend went. Some of you guys that come here Sunday morning and help us set up, you see us stroll in. You know where we've been on certain days, and when we walk in going, "That's great to be here. That's nice. Yeah, yeah, y'all see that. Now, it's Monday morning, and Emma did a pretty good job. Well, by the way, Saturday, she took everything in her room and flipped it over. Just because. She was looking for something, a book or something. So I fixed all that up. And she would sit down next to me, put little things back in her basket, going, clean up, everybody clean up. Yep. So comes Monday morning, Heather, because Emma decided Sunday night, when I was watching her, which I really wasn't, she was in her playroom, she decided to kind of sort of do that again to her room. And so Monday morning, Heather's up, and we're both up, getting ready for the day. Heather's cleaning Emma's room. I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "I'm cleaning. I got to get this ready for the day. I can't start my day like this and have the kids homeschool and all this stuff. And Emma's got to do all these things." I'm like, okay. I'm sitting down on the chair, about 7 a.m. Heather's in the lunchroom, and we hear crash. And we know that crash. It's the basket of little people that hit the ground. Crash. Heather goes, "Emma." I go, "Emma." She goes, "Dadgummit. Clean up, everybody clean up." And Heather and I I just looked at each other and we just said, oh, we just laughed. We just laughed and we went on with our day. That's the life that we live. With Him grace. And we're used to it. And we're good with it. And I think about all that and I think, what do I really? Even though I do it. What do I really have to complain about? Most of you know the story, but she wasn't even supposed to be born. And when she was born, she wasn't supposed to make it 24 hours. And when she made it 24 hours, she wasn't supposed to be able to make it for 2 weeks. She made it 4 months. She had a heart transplant for 4 months. She wasn't supposed to make it this long because of other conditions. And y'all know Emma, she'll run you around the room. What do I have to complain about?